Five Nights at Freddy's, can you survive? Yes, that's the tagline. Oh, sorry. Let's get into it. Five Nights at Freddy's is from 2023. It lasts about an hour and 50 minutes. It stars Josh Hutcherson as Mike, Elizabeth Lail as Vanessa. It stars Piper Rubio and Matthew Lillard. In a strangely small, almost insignificant role. Spoilers ahead, as always. So this movie is based on the popular video game Five Nights at Freddy's 2. It's coming out very soon as of time of recording. Yeah, I think it's this week. It might be. Let's go see it. Right. Okay. Well, this movie opens up. It opens up with a scene from like Saw 5. So there is a guy, a security guard, who looks like he is about to meet his death. He is. He gets killed by this torture machine, and it's honestly like Jigsaw. Toad and Dale himself has set this up. And then we cut to Mike. This is Josh Hutcherson, and he is a security guard at the mall, and he keeps dreaming. He keeps all through this movie, dreams about his little brother who was abducted when they were children. He dreams about other children. He dreams about Nebraska. I mean, it's a good album. No, it's a place. What? Nebraska's a place? Huh. I thought it was just a song in an album. So he has trouble sleeping. His parents are gone. And now it's just him and his little sister. Yeah, big age gap. Well, his sister Abby is not too dissimilar to him, to be honest. She's quite quiet. She sort of lives in a fantasy world a lot of the time. That'll come in handy. Because loads of fantastical things happen in this movie. Yeah. I thought this would be a comedy, by the way. I thought it'd be light-hearted, a couple of jump scares, but really a little funny video game movie. There's lots of chuckles. There are not many chuckles. There are not many chuckles, I agree. But it's not dry, it's not humourless, it's just more of a straight-up horror. Yeah, I should have known. It's a Blumhouse movie. Yeah, Blumhouse. They're not Bumhouse. Anyway, as I was saying, Mike is a security guard at the mall. He sees a guy going up and taking a kid by the hand, and he goes and almost kills him. Beats him to death in a fountain. He thinks this guy is abducting this little boy, but to me it's clear that's his kid. He's just going and holding his son's hand and ends up in hospital for it. Oh, great. Let's have a nice day out shopping, son. Can I buy a new PlayStation game? Oh, I'm beaten to death. Yeah, die a psycho. Yeah. So anyway, Mike is sacked from that job. He's offered another job, a night shift at an old pizzeria. Yeah. Freddy Fazbear. He has this pizzeria. And all he has to do is go in, make sure no one breaks in during the night, make sure the place doesn't burn down or anything. Easy shift, easy money. And he says, no. Yeah. The guy offered him the job, Matthew Lillard, is surprised when Mike turns down. Mike says, I can't really work nights because of his crazy dreams. I'll just stay up, sleep during the day. You might have better dreams. He might. I think it's also to do with his sister. Yeah, he's got a sitter. That's true, he does have a babysitter. Anyway, he gets the babysitter sorted. He decides, I need to take the job because his aunt is wanting to take custody of Abby so that she gets a monthly check. She doesn't care about the kid. She just wants money. So first night, Mike is on shift at Freddy's for the first night. Remember, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. So this is night one. Yeah. He watches a training video given to all the staff showing the mascots they've got there. Creepy big things. They're like, so you see them in this video when they're new and working perfectly, and they're still hideous and terrifying. When they see them later and they're all broken down and bits falling off them, they're even more terrifying. Who takes a kid to this place? Well, after he watches that video, he hears something. So he goes to investigate. Yeah, and then he sees the mascots, what's left of them. And so he forgets about the noise completely. He thinks, oh well, I won't investigate the noise any further, because I find these big, giant, terrifying teddy bears and stuff. Yeah, right enough. He just gives up on that noise. We find out that his aunt is going to pay the babysitter and her friends, colleagues, goons to go into Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, wreck the place while Mike is at home, do it during the day while Mike's home, and then Mike will get sacked because the place has been ransacked. Yeah, doesn't make sense because he's not on shift. It's not his responsibility during the day. He's just there to deal warmed all day at night. So how's this going to get him sacked? That's a good question, actually. He's not expected to be on shift 24 hours a day. Anyway, so that's what they do. The babysitter and her boyfriend and friends go and break in, and they are killed. This is when this movie takes a turn. You're like, oh, it's not going to be a light-hearted horror comedy. It's just terrifying horror. Yeah, the babysitter herself is bitten in half by one of the mascots.
What a way to go.
The mascot's like there's like a deer, what is there? A rabbit, a chick, and something else. Yeah, I think there's 4 mascots, and they're all terrifying. They're all creepy as hell. Anyway, night 2 rolls around. Mike has to go to work, but he can't get hold of the babysitter because she's been bitten in half. Yeah, her and all her friends are dead.
You and your friends are dead!
But he doesn't know this. He just thinks she's bailed on us. She's not reliable. So I'll have to take my sister to work in this terrifying, creepy little dead building with all these monsters. Yeah. He tells Abby to go and find somewhere to go and colour for a bit and then try and get some sleep. And then he just goes to sleep. Puts on his headphones and sleeps. So he should be sacked anyway. And then there's a knock at the door. Yeah, Vanessa, a cop, shows up. No idea why she turns up. No idea what made her turn up. But she comes in and she's like, hey, you must be the new security guy. I'll come in and I'll show you how things work around here. I thought it was going to be, oh, she's not really a cop. But no, she is. I think she is. I think so. Who knows? But she shows him what's what. She shows that some of the devices lying around the place are not safe. Make sure your sister doesn't go near them. Then she turns on the mascot show, and all these creatures dance and sing. It's like the E Street Band. Also, just to go back for a second, to where? The babysitter. Alright, yeah. She's in the car while all her friends are being killed inside. Yeah, you only see one of them being killed, I think, but we're led to believe that the rest are also killed. And then she goes in to investigate. Yeah, so what about it? Well, she goes in, she sees a little boy, and she follows him, and that's what leads to her being bitten in half. So, is he a ghost? What's going on? I don't know. He's one of the little boys from Josh's dream, who, well, we might as well talk about it now. We find out that these creatures, the bear and the rabbit, all these mascots, are actually inhabited by the ghosts of dead children.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, turns out there is a serial child abductor, some creepy.
His name is Peter File.
Called William Afton. Yeah, he was a notorious child snatcher, and he had taken these children, and now their ghosts haunt the machines at Freddy's. I really expected a little comedy. So on the 3rd night at Freddy's, Abby befriends the mascots. Yeah, they're all like talking to her and communicating with her and like dancing with her and surrounding her. The thoroughly annoying of this, we just hear her screaming. That's right, so Mike rushes through, he thinks, oh my god, someone's hurting my sister, runs through, and she was being tickled by them. That was quite a horrific scream for being tickled. At least laugh. Now they've all got names, these mascots, and here they are. So Abby, Mike, and Vanessa, who is now coming round every night for some reason, get to troll in the streets. What are you doing? This isn't your job. Well, they just decide to play with these mascots, the ghosts of dead children dying away. Yeah, they build a fort, they play along with the music, and dance, and have fun, and play games, and then Addie gets electrocuted. Yeah, she does. She almost dies, but she's fine. Then by the fourth night, Mike has found out that the ghosts, the children, they want Abby to join them in the ghost world, so they want to kill her, basically. Yeah. So he's like, well, I can't let you do that.
Soz.
They've gone from terrifying monsters who were good friends to now terrifying monsters who are now bitter enemies with this guy. Yeah. On the fifth night of Freddy's,
My true love gave to me.
Mike rushes there. He gets there, gets knocked out somehow, and when he wakes up, he is now in the trap with all these mechanical things whirring towards his face, going to slice him to death. Yeah. So, yeah, he's in another such act, and he hears, I want to try again. No, he doesn't. He might as well. Well, he's struggling, trying to get free, and then he realises there's just a button he can he can press to switch it off. Why didn't the last guy do that? I don't know. I mean, it seems like a pretty easy solution. Oh my god. Meanwhile, Abby is at home. She's been looked after by the aunt who wants to, take custody of her for money.
You can't leave the kid alone with
And then, the next thing you know, one of the mascots, Freddy, the bear, he's the leader. He turns up at Mike's house and tells Abby, right, let's go. Let's get in this taxi. So this little 7-year-old girl and a gigantic grown-up bear get into a taxi. The guy's like, okay, where to? They arrive at Freddy's just as Vanessa, again, she's there every night, she tells Mike, these mascots are planning to kill your little sister, so we better stop them. By the way, William Afton, the prolific child killer, is actually my father. The reason the mascots are haunted by the ghosts of these dead children is because he put the dead children's bodies inside the mascots. This is horrific. What the hell's going on? Do they stink? Well, that's one thing. They said the police came and investigated, looked everywhere because he is chief suspect, and they could never find any children, and that's because they had the best hiding place inside the mascots. Surely you'd check these 7-foot creatures. Well, I guess the police didn't. Vanessa tells Mike the only way to defeat these things is electricity. That's what's going to stop them. Abby is in another room with the mascots. Yeah, they're letting her watch TV and stuff. I don't know why they're delaying it. Just kill her. If you're going to do it, Big Nan, go ahead. Right. But it's time for the mascots to go crazy and attack. Mike finds Chico trying to feed Abby to a death machine, so he uses a stun gun and takes out Chico. Die, Chico. It's Chico time. Abby runs off and hides. Vanessa zaps Freddy, the bear, knocking him out. Mike is fighting the big rabbit, the leader, the real leader. This is a big rabbit, and inside the rabbit is a person, a living person. So, really strange that Matthew Lillard had such a small role in this movie. Oh wait, he's William Afton. He's the serial killer. He is inside this mascot. Abby manages to speak to the ghosts of the dead children and shine a light on what actually happened. Literally, she uses a flashlight to show her drawing she did. Yeah, and it shows that William Afton, the guy who is leading them all, is actually the one that took their lives in the first place. Yeah, so they turn on him. I don't know why they didn't remember. But anyway, they turn on him now, and they kill him. Yeah, it looks like he's dead. But not before he injures his own daughter. He shoots her or stabs her, I can't remember. And she's not dead, but she's close. Mike, Vanessa, and Abby leave, and they leave William Afton to his horrific fate in the hands of these gigantic mechanical monsters. Well, what goes around comes around. The movie ends with Vanessa in a coma in hospital, and Abby and Mike make a promise that they will go and visit Abby's friends, these giant, scary mascots.
Are you nuts?
Yeah, they'll stay in touch and they'll go and visit them whenever they can. Don't! Turn the place down! What are you doing? All these friends of you. You tried to kill my little sister, but okay. Jesus. That's basically the end. I'm looking forward to the sequel. I actually think this was good fun. It was more, I was like you, it was more of a horror movie than I thought, but I was pleasantly surprised by that. I thought it was good. I thought it was gonna. I really wanted some more comedy. I know what you mean. It wasn't dry. There was some humorous bits, but it was more of an out-and-out horror. Yeah, so still good though. Just unexpected. I think I'll like it more when I watch it again. Don't really need to see the sequel. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the sequel, I'll be honest.
That was released earlier today.
Anyway, any trivia? Yes. Unfortunately, some people knew straight away that Matthew Lillard was the turtle guy, the killer, William Afton, because in the opening titles his name appears next to the turtle guy, William Afton graphic. Right, okay, I suppose if you're eagle-eyed you might see that. Anything else? Yeah, no CGI, well, very little CGI in this movie. Most of the animatronic work is done by Jim Henson's Puppet Workshop. That's pretty cool, so mostly practical effects, yeah. Anything else? Yeah, the producer of this movie told us, the producer of this movie said, if it was a hit, there would be a Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and a Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Looking forward to it. Well, that's Five Nights at Freddy's from 2023. Let us know what you think. Did you enjoy it? Hit like, hit subscribe, watch another video. I wasn't actually finished, but let us know if you enjoy it or not. Right, watch another video. Thank you.